Do you remember the audition for Jon Snow? I had a black eye. I'd been in a fight the night before. I'd got in this fight with this guy in McDonald's. I went into the McDonald's and with this girl I was sort of dating at the time, and it was late at night and there was no seats. Like, asked this guy and this girl he was with if we could sit on the same table as them, and they said yes. We sat down and quite quickly he started being really rude to the girl I was with, calling her names, and we were like, we'll just finish our food, we don't want any trouble, and then go. And then he called her something like an ugly pig or something worse, and I got up and said, no, you can't call her that, get up. So I called him up for a fight, which I'd never done before. And of course he'd been sat down the whole time, so he got up and he just kept going. And I realised that I had to, at that point, throw the first punch, otherwise I looked like a complete wimp. And I got battered. So then I went to the Jon Snow audition with a black eye, which I think that man who punched me in the face may have helped me get the job. So if you're watching, thank you. There were a couple of weeks when I thought I was going to die. There were a couple of weeks when I thought, I got the scripts and I read them. I thought maybe this is it. And then I was told, I was one of the first people to be told. Then I had to keep this massive secret from everybody. Friends, family. If there's anything better than being alive in reality, it's being alive fictionally as well. We did thousands and upon thousands of takes, because it's such a key moment, I think, of me going like that they wanted that over and over again, and I had to kind of say, I don't know how else to do it now, guys. Because I was lying down for so many hours, for 2 whole episodes. I remember I fell asleep in the middle of a scene and woke up. And when you wake up and you don't know quite where you are? There's nothing scarier than waking up in the middle of Game of Thrones world, naked, and everyone standing over you and thinking, oh my God, I've died and I've actually ended up in Westeros. Of course, someone gets brought back from the dead, and the first question anyone will ask, is what did you see, what was there? Tell us, because this is the question on every human's mind throughout time. We need to know what happens. And of course, there was nothing. Just the scariest thing you can hear. And it's just another example of Thrones' relentless punishment to us as an audience. You know what? You thought there was heaven? There's no heaven. Get over it. My birthday's the day after Christmas, so it's always the same. My whole family just descends on my birthday and I get no attention. I like attention. So I always end up getting really grumpy and selfish on my birthday. I think I got a Harry Potter Cluedo set last year. A, I'm not 10 years old, and B, that is such a token effort, Mum and Dad. I just don't get enough attention. But then I never get enough attention, just generally.
So
what am I talking about? I don't get enough attention. What do I want?